Living Bible. In the Living Bible, Hebrews 13:14 reads as follows. For this world is not our home. We are looking forward to our everlasting home in heaven. For today, I want to use this topic, moving back home. Moving back home. You hear me mention something along these lines next, maybe a couple times in this message. I'm going to talk about the move from down south to Chicago. When I was little, my mother, my sisters, myself moved from down south to Chicago after the death of my great-grandmother. And I can remember one day I wanted to go outside and play. I asked if I could go outside and play, and I was told no, because it's snowing. I didn't know what snow was. I had never seen snow. I asked what was snow. They told me, look out the window. I looked out the window. I saw this white stuff falling from the sky, and I saw this white stuff growing up from the ground. It scared me. Didn't know what it was. And I made a statement that I made more than once when I was little. And I asked a question. I said, I don't like it here. And then I asked, when are we going home? The first church my sisters and I attended here in Chicago was a Pentecostal church that a classmate of mine, classmate of theirs, went to along with, their grandmother. So we went to this church. I enjoyed it. We went to Pentecostal church down south. We went to AME Zion. We went to Baptist church also and CME. Depends on who was having service that Sunday. I was used to, the charismatic spirituality of the Pentecostal church. And I enjoyed it. But that family moved and we stopped going there. So after not going for a while, my granny, my maternal grandmother, started sending me, she wanted me to go to church with her. So she started sending me on the church bus to Sunday school at Christian Missionary Baptist Church, 132 West 104th Street, Chicago, Illinois, 60628, where I grew up under the pastorate of the Reverend John Taylor. Later served under the Reverend Robert Harper when he became pastor. There was a lady there named Willis Anders. Mrs. Anders led quite a few songs. There was one song I liked that she led called This World Is Not My Home by New Jerusalem Baptist Church Choir. And the chorus of that song says, oh Lord, you know I have no friend like you. If heaven's not my home, then Lord, what will I do? The angels beckon me from heaven's open door, and I can't feel at home in this world anymore. I love the soprano parts. They hit a high note now. I always love sopranos high notes. But anyway, back to the sermon. That song very well could be considered the mantra for our spirit. This world is not my home. If y'all would be so kind to give me a few minutes, I want to tell you 3 things you need to do before moving back home. Y'all pray for my voice. I've been sick this past week and I'm trying to get my voice back. When my mama, my sisters, and I left home to move to Chicago, we took the bus from down south to Chicago. We rode what's called the Delta Gray Line to Memphis. Then in Memphis, we called the Greyhound. And yes, we had a shoebox of chicken with us. Somebody know what I'm talking about. Fast forward some 35 years or so, if you will, to when my maternal grandmother, my granny as I called her, was stricken with dementia and had to be put in a nursing home. Every time I went to visit her, she would ask if I had some change on me. First time she asked, I thought she wanted to get a soda or something. I was going to go get it for her. And I asked what she needed it for. She said, I'm trying to get me a bus ticket back home. She knew that wasn't home. She knew that wasn't where she wanted to be. Just like us. She'd come up north from down south on that bus, on a one-way ticket. So she figured to get back home, she needed to get her a ticket back home. Or I could take off right there, but I'm going to stay at the gate a little longer. Just as sure as our spirits took on this form, took on this flesh form, took on the form of mortal man in order to move into this world, our spirits will need a way back home. And Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man comes unto the Father except by me. My brothers and sisters, if you're going to get to heaven, you're going to need a way to get there. They used to sing a song in church that said, God's got a way that you can't go over. God's got a way that you can't go under. God's got a way that you can't go around. You must come in at the door. And in case you don't know, Jesus is the door. That's my first point this morning. If you're moving back home, you're going to need a way to get there. A few years ago, my daddy started talking about moving back to Mississippi. After having lived in Seattle for almost 2 decades, give or take, he wanted to move back to Mississippi. Before my daddy moved, he bought a house because he knew he needed somewhere to live. He going back home, he gonna need a home. My daddy found a home on his own, although some people go through a realtor to find a home. Some do it on their own, some use a realtor. And I know you know what a realtor is, but I'm gonna say this anyway. A realtor is someone who specializes in procuring a real estate, or a home, should I say, for someone else. The realtor has a home, but their job is to procure a home for others. The realtor has a home, but their assignment is to secure a home for their client. Oh, let me stop right there. Well, I take off too soon. Y'all ain't ready to shout. You misguided. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services operates under the motto, good to know. Coldwell Realty has the North Star in their logo represent their commitment to excellence. One of the slogans of RE/MAX is the right agent can lead the right way. Well, let me tell you, it's good to know Jesus. It's good to know Jesus because he does not represent a commitment to excellence. He is excellence. And he doesn't just lead the way, he is the way. Yeah, y'all, the engines are warming up. They're warming up. 1 Corinthians 15 tells us about the corruptible being changed to the incorruptible. Mortal flesh being changed to the immortal. 2 Corinthians 5 tells us that this earthly house is going to be replaced by an eternal home in the heavens, a house made by God. In the 14th chapter of John, Jesus said, in my Father's house are many mansions. I'm going to prepare a place for you so that where I am, you may be also. And if I go to prepare a place, I'm coming back to get you. That's my second point. If you're moving back home, you're going to need a home when you get there. Here's a bonus for somebody. It makes more sense to have a home before you leave than getting there hoping for a home. So let me ask you a question old folks used to ask. Have you got your business fixed? I know you be singing that song, but are you sure you got a home over in glory? Have you secured your realtor? Is your realtor working on a home for you? Is it yours, all yours? If it is, y'all, let's tell somebody I got a new home over in glory. And it's mine, all mine. I'm pulling away from the gate, y'all, so come on with me. We go taxi on this third point. When you're moving back home, you got to pack. That's the third point right there. I'm going to give it to you before I get an explanation. When you're moving back home, you have got to pack. When my daddy moved, he had to decide what to keep and what to throw away. What was going with him and what he could leave behind. Moving back home to heaven is a lot simpler, y'all. So when it comes to packing, there's a whole lot of stuff and people we going to have to leave behind. We can't take this stuff with us, and the people can't ride with us. You got to make that journey for yourself. That's why you got to get your business fixed for yourself. So you can't go on grandma's relationship. You can't go on mama's relationship. Papa, grandpapa, daddy, sister, brother. You got to have your own relationship. You got to have your own home. You got to have your own ticket to get there. You got to have your own account with the realtor. My brothers and sisters, the good thing about moving back home to heaven, so we don't have to worry about packing shoes and clothes. Over in the book of Revelation, John saw a number that no man could number. His guide asked him, "Who are these?" He said, "Well, I have no clue. You tell me." His guide said, "These are they which have come through great tribulation, having their robes clean with the blood of the Lamb." My brothers and sisters, that song also said, "I got a new robe over in glory, and it's mine, all mine." I got a lot of hats, y'all, and baseball caps, but I don't have to pack none of them, y'all, because Paul said in his testimony before he died, "I fought a good fight. I finished my course. I kept the faith. Henceforth there's laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me that day. Not to me only, but unto all them that also love his appearance." Oh, I'm looking forward to my new brim. The good thing about moving back home, y'all, going to heaven, is we don't have to worry about packing up our bed. Ain't got to take the furniture. Ain't got to take the mattress, nothing. There won't be no sleeping over there, because time won't exist no more. There's neither sun nor day nor night. Because I'm reading Revelation, says his glory is the light of the city. We won't need no power naps, because we'll already be at rest from our labors. Everywhere I go, y'all, I take my TV and my fire stick with me. Well, I can leave them behind, y'all, because the TV won't do me no good over there. Ain't no electricity. If there was electricity in heaven, I'd have to pay the electric bill. If I had to pay the electric bill, I would need money to pay the bill. And if I needed money to pay the bill, I would have to get a job to get the money to pay the bill, to have electricity to watch the TV. Besides that, who gonna be on the TV when we all busy praising God for all that he has done? My brothers and sisters, Good thing about moving back home to heaven is we don't have to worry about that shoebox of chicken. We ain't got to pack up the kitchen. We ain't got to take the refrigerator, the stove, the air fryer, and nothing else. Because in the book of Revelations, read it, y'all. It talks about the throne of God. See, there's a river that flows out of the throne. And as it goes down through the center of the city, on either side of it grows up the tree of life. The tree of life whose leaves are good for healing and whose bears fruit all the time, various manners of fruits, and always in season. Because there is no time. So there is no falling of the leaves. There is no time when the fruits are not growing. Oh, y'all, Jesus said in the 6th chapter of Matthew, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust do corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourselves in heaven, where neither moth nor rust corrupts, and where thieves do not break through or steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. So what can I take to heaven? Well, as I think about it and look around on what to pack, the only things I can see that we need to pack before making our move is joy, peace, love, and praise. I remember a song they used to sing, y'all. Say, this joy I have, the world didn't give it, and the world didn't take it. This peace I have, the world didn't give it, the world can't take it away. Yes, y'all. This love I have, the world didn't give it, and the world can't take it away. This praise on my lips, from my lips to God's ears, yes, the world didn't give it to me, and the world can't take it away. When I leave this world, my praise is going with me. When this world is destroyed, my praise is going with me. When they lay this body down, my praise will go with me. I still have my joy, my peace, and my love over there. When my body turns cold, my joy will still be hot. When my eyes go cold, my peace will still be viewing. Yes, when rigor mortis stiffen this old body, love will have me moving around in heaven. I don't know about you, but I got my praise, and I know it's going with me. Oh, they used to sing another song, y'all. Said, come and go with me to my Father's house. Nothing but joy over there in my Father's house. Nothing but peace over there in my Father's house. Nothing but love, y'all, over there in my Father's house. Yes, come and go with me. If you got your ticket, if you got your business fixed, if the realtor is working on a home for you, and you're packing up your stuff, I ain't looking to move today, y'all, or move anytime soon. But when he comes, I want to be ready. Are you ready for Jesus? If you're ready for whenever he comes to take you home, type in the box, I'm ready for Jesus, just not right now. Yes, that was another song, y'all. In case y'all ain't got it together yet. Say, let Jesus lead you. Let Jesus lead you. Let Jesus lead you all the way from earth to heaven. Let Jesus lead you all the way. I can testify on that second verse. He led my mother. He led my mother. He led my mother all the way from earth to heaven. He led my mother all the way. He's a mighty good leader. That's one of the other verses. He's a mighty good leader. Let Jesus lead you all the way. He'll lead you all the way from earth to heaven. Let Jesus lead you all the way. And if you don't believe in heaven, let me tell you, Better be prepared for it. And it don't exist. To not be prepared and find out it's real. Be blessed, my brothers. Be blessed, my sisters. I love you. God loves you. Ain't a daggone thing you can do about it.